Kevin is a successful real estate agent in Santa Monica, California. He wants new customers be able to find them in the Google 3-pack when performing searches such as Santa Monica Realtors or Santa Monica Real Estate Agent. Now, this particular industry used to be very tough just about a year or two ago when we were trying to rank our GMBs by pushing on-page and off-page SEO. And we were clearly challenged because here we have a real estate agent with maybe 5 or 6 listings on his website competing up against Zillow or huge real estate agency with hundreds, if not thousands of listings. So just from the on-page SEO comparison, it was absolutely impossible to be able to outrank those other websites with just your regular on-page SEO. So when Kevin first contacted me, of course, I wanted to run a scan and I wanted to see how bad things were. And so why don't we take a look at that scan? Let's open a scan here in Local Falcon. You guys, if you've watched me before, you know that I like to show you my scans, my before and after, because I believe that evidence is a loudest voice now, and this is what we're trying to do, be of service to you and to our clients and to the community and to my fellow SEOs that watch me and I'm able to train. So let's go to the scan here and see what we got. So remember, Kevin wants to be known for Santa Monica Realtor. So I like to do first 3 miles because that is considered my phase 1. I do have a recipe to rank my clients in a 3-mile radius. That's considered my phase 1. So let's take a look at that scan in a 3-mile radius for Santa Monica Realtor. Very, very challenging. Very challenging. So what do I do next? How do I know that I can actually get this client ranked in 4 weeks? Now, it really doesn't matter how red you are or how a little bit of green. It doesn't matter how badly or how good you're ranked in a 3-mile radius. What really matters, though, is looking at the competitors. We're going to be analyzing the competitors. So just go up here and click on competitors. And this is what I want to train your eye. And this is what I do in my course. As a matter of fact, you're welcome to take my course. You want to make sure that you're going to be able to win in a 3-mile radius. And you need this element. Is your competitor number 1 actually taking the whole 3-mile radius? If that's the case, yes, you can go ahead and do the same. You can actually rank in a 3-mile radius, meaning Google is allowing to break proximity. I'm going to show you an example where Google does not break proximity for anybody, but in this particular case, this particular niche, Google will break proximity. So if your competitor number 1 is ranking in a full 3-mile radius, so can you. Now, take a look at the competitor number 2. You see, it still takes the 3-mile radius, but with a lesser ranking. Look at number 3. Takes the 3-mile radius with lesser ranking. Number 4 is the same. Number 5 is the same, and so forth and so on. This makes sense. When you see something like this, it's a recipe for success. You can definitely take the 3-mile radius. In fact, I'm going to show you what we did after just 4 weeks for this beautiful real estate agent. Now, before I show you Kevin's new scan, give me just 30 seconds and I'll show you. Let me just train your eyes as to when you are not going to be able to break proximity. Well, in my opinion, I'm testing this out. In a couple of months, I will probably give you an update and say, hey guys, I did discover a way of going into really tough situations like this. Now, this fella contacted me. He said, I want to be known for gutter cleaning and I want to get ranked in a 7-mile radius. He sends me over his maps URL, his keyword in a 7-mile radius. When I run the scan, I see that it's very challenging. I see 20 pluses. I've been able to turn scans like this before, but I never say yes until I check the landscape. So what I did, I went ahead and I went over to competitors, and this is very different from the last situation. Now look with me. Now, the number 1 guy with 239 reviews, it's only taking a little bit of the real estate. So right away, you're like, okay, why is he not taking the whole thing? Now look at the number 2 guy. Fragmented off to the side. Interesting. Look at the number 3 guy. Now it's up here to the center to the left. The number 4 guy, it's now off to the side. Number 5 guy, it's just off to the side. Do you see how fragmented it is? It just doesn't matter. Nobody wins the whole thing. I want my clients, I want you to win the whole thing, not just go there and maybe just rank in a 1 square mile radius and that's it. I mean, I don't like that unless you like that, but I doubt you like it. Now let's go back to this number 3 guy. He has 736 reviews, and look at the little bit of real estate that he takes. I mean, that's awful. Now, this particular fellow has 5 reviews and he wants to compete in this territory. I said, you know what? You're better off moving. Just go. I don't think that we'll ever break proximity. It's just way too tough. You're up against giants, and just Google is not breaking proximity for anybody here. Now, Seattle, Washington it's a very interesting geo. I've actually tried other industries and it's the same thing. Nobody breaks proximity. Now you do that in Texas and in Florida, I can get listings to rank in a 35-mile radius. It's almost like Google doesn't know any borders, but not here. Very fragmented. This is where you don't want to take the client, the project, or the lead gen. But I am working on a recipe to maybe break through these tough situations. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Kevin's scan. And here it is. I told you evidence is the loudest voice. A Santa Monica Realtor. We were able to rank Kevin in a 3-mile radius, and here is the scan. Now we do have a little bit of glitches right here with this 20 pluses. I believe there are glitches, but if I perform like a manual search, he will be number 1. Not everywhere in Santa Monica. We work in phases. We have to get some trust from Google to get us ranked in a 3-mile radius. That's phase 1. It happens in 30 days. We're going to be moving into phase 2, which is the 6-mile radius for way more keywords. Now, great results. If you have an agency, you want to get results like this, I'm your gal. I can train you. Now, what did I do? My method is click-through rate. I make this a real estate agent very, very, very well known for certain keywords. I'm going to be showing you his GMB Insight data, and that it's an eye-opener. When he first came to me, I looked at his GMB Insight data. His keywords were absolutely pathetic. Pathetic. I'm going to show you some screenshots because I like to take before and afters. After just a month, I was able to change the GMB Insight data to have the most amazing money-making keywords. Let me show you. Once you make sure that your listing does qualify for that Google allowing to break proximity type of factor, you want to go ahead and take a look at the GMB Insight data. Believe me, it's here. Now, you want to put in your brand name in the Google search bar. Your listing will show up in search. I'd like you to go ahead and go to performance and stay right here in overview. Just go ahead and scroll down, and you want to take a look at the keywords. What are potential customers finding you for? The data is right here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go from September to, I'm going to say December, because that's when I was not working with him. So I want to see, what kind of search terms Google is ranking him for. And you can just see that it is absolutely depressing. He's ranking for restaurants, for Venice Beach. He's ranking for Los Angeles. He's ranking for hotels, for cafe, for coffee. This is absolutely terrible for business. You want to have your most profitable keywords at the very top, and you want them to have a very healthy number of searches. So you may not have your keywords, you got to get them in there. You may have your keywords, but you have very little volume, maybe under 15. You may have maybe 100 or 200 in volume, but if your competitor has the same keywords and his volume is 6 times higher, of course he's going to outrank you. So here is where it's at. So I knew that moving forward, I had to change the keywords inside of his GMB data. I had to. Now, did I do it? It normally takes 5 weeks, but this GMB actually responded very, very beautiful. So now we're going to go from January to February. Remember, he started working with me January 4th. And look at the new data now. Here is where he's going to start making some serious money. He's ranking for Santa Monica New Construction Real Estate Agents, Santa Monica Luxury Homes Real Estate Agents, Santa Monica Condos Real Estate Agents. Now, I guarantee you, when you have keywords up here at the very top of your GMB Insight data, I dare you, take that keyword, go to Local Falcon, run that keyword, and you can see that even if you didn't optimize for that keyword on your website, you will have very nice and green scans. This is where the magic happens. So you gotta manipulate this data, and it's done with click-through rate, because look over here to the left. It's telling you if the searches came via desktop, mobile, what's the percentage. You know, it's the community doing the SEO. Remember, I always tell you that it's the community doing the SEO. We just pretend we're the community. That's exactly what we did with Kevin, and we were able to get great results. One of my closest SEO friends suggested I check out a website called SEO Motion. I will leave the link in the description down below. They are absolutely amazing. I've used them for some of the services, not all of them, some of the services, and they are quick, they're responsive, they're great to communicate with, they deliver excellent. So go check out their website. I'm sure you'll find something useful for your SEO efforts. So how would you like to rank your clients and your listings and scale up your agency with results like this? I do have a recipe. I believe engagement and CTR is the stronger in ranking factor, and I believe is the way of doing it this year. My method is simple, it's effective, it's cost effective, it's time effective. I literally teach you everything you need to know in about 2 to 3 hours. And then of course we have multiple follow-up appointments, because I really want to make sure that you are successful. All you have to do is say hi. Send me over an email. My email address is at the bottom in the description of this video. Say hi, tell me who you are, tell me, you know, what type of agency you're running. Maybe I can take a look at some of your scans and see if your clients actually qualify for this method. Remember, we're looking for the perfect case scenario to rank our clients. The most difficult ones, those who cannot break proximity, are going to be in another course in a couple of months, because I'm testing another method actually. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more content like this. My name is Jassy Placide, and I'm only too happy to be able to be of service to you, my fellow SEOs, to clients all over the world, and to anybody watching. Have a great day, and thank you for being here.